Yes guys, what is up? Welcome to another YouTube video. It's your boy, and today we're gonna look at 5 things we learned from Liverpool versus Midtjylland that happened yesterday in the Champions League. It wasn't really, I didn't really care about the result because we had already won the group and we're already through to the round of 16, but we're still gonna look at what happened. Of course, the match ended 1-1, a goal from Mohamed Salah in the 55th second of the game. And later on in the second half, Midtjylland equalized with a penalty. So this game, especially in the second half, was just full of VAR decisions. I think it really ruined the game. And VAR, I'm not really against the idea, it's just the implementation and the execution of it which is not good. I mean, they added 9 minutes at the end, so stoppage time was 9 minutes, and that isn't really good because you see now, instead of our senior players just playing 90 minutes, they've now just played 99 minutes, which is not good for muscle injuries and stuff. And yeah, like as I said, VAR, the decisions are taking so slowly and it really kills the fun out of the game. I think they need to improve the time that they use to make these decisions. It needs to be a lot faster so that the game can move quickly. So yeah, let's just get enough of VAR, let's just get straight into the game. So as you may or may not know, we have 3 sections, which is green, yellow and red. So let's start off with a green box for Jordan Henderson. So he didn't start the match, but he came on in the second half, and you could just see that when he came on, he brought his leadership qualities in with him. I think he kept the ball really well, and at the end of the second half we started having more momentum. Now Jordan Henderson, you could just see the qualities that he offers for Liverpool. He just keeps the game going. He's very vocal, and you could hear him even in the match yesterday. So I think that's very, very impressive. We already know that Jordan Henderson is a very good player and an even better captain. So yeah, I was really impressed by him. Although he didn't really impact the game in terms of getting an assist or a goal, we still managed the game better when he was on the field, and you could see that. So yeah. And now the next box is a yellow box, and this is for Billy Matthew. I'm not saying he had a bad performance, but I'm also not saying he had a great performance. He came on at halftime. I didn't really expect much from him because he's a very, very young player, and he was out with an injury this whole season, and this is his first game back. This is his first senior debut for Liverpool, so I don't really expect anything. Imagine how proud it is for him to make his debut for this prestigious club in the Champions League. That's really amazing. But Billy Matthew, it's just a yellow box to show that he's not yet ready to be in the senior team. It's not. He just needs a bit more time to improve, and I'm sure in the next game when we play him in like an FA Cup or something, I'm sure he will be better. Yeah, so that's all. Billy Matthew didn't have a great performance, but he was a bit shaky. He had really good aerial presence, which is always good because he's a huge lad. But other than that, I just think he's not yet ready to step up in the team. This is another green box, and this is for Kevin Kelleher. Of course, he gave away the penalty, but I don't think he could do anything there. Other than that, I think he had some really outstanding saves. We've seen time and time again that Kelleher is a very, very good goalkeeper, and it's sad that he couldn't continue his run of clean sheets, but it doesn't really matter because he still showed confidence in making really good saves, and noticeably one from a corner. I think Midtjylland had a corner and they almost scored with a header, but Kelleher's save denied the goal, and it was a really, really good save. I'm really impressed by him, and I'm sure now he's cemented 100% his place as the second goalkeeper of Liverpool. Now I'll put another yellow box, and this is for Clarkson, another young midfielder that got his professional debut for Liverpool today. He played against, he was the holding midfielder, and although he had a good performance in the first half, like the whole team, In the second half, I don't think he really did well. I think he overhit a lot of passes, but you could see that he had a spark in him. He does look like a really creative midfielder, and he always tries to make a chance. But just like Kometio, I just don't think he's ready yet for to step up to the senior team. Of course, I now advise that he should go out on loan, maybe get his physicality up a bit, and come back stronger, because you could see that he had some qualities, but you wouldn't really expect much from him in his first game. I don't think we should give any stake to him or Kometio, because I think it's a very, very hard job to come into your debut in the Champions League against the champions of Denmark. So I'm not really concerned, but I think he had some good plays, but overall he just needs to improve his game to be able to be considered a first team player. Just like Curtis Jones last year, when he came in, he wasn't really that impressive, but he continued to do work behind closed doors. He continued to work on himself and improve his skills, and now you can see that he's one of the first team players. So the same thing. I think Clarkson should maybe go out on loan, get his experience up, and I'm sure this experience for him and Kometio is a really helpful experience, and they will look back on this day and be very proud. Now, the last box, this might be controversial, and it's actually sad, because I really, really love this player, but this is a red box for Divock Origi. Of course, he's a Liverpool legend, and we'll always remember him for his moments, not all his performances, but his moments, his decisive moments. He's always going to be a cult hero, and but I think it's time to move on for Divock Origi. I think this season he's barely got any time to play, and when he has played, he hasn't offered anything. I think Divock Origi, I think in the summer we should have sold Divock Origi instead of Brewster, because we would have got around the same price for him, around 25 million. And I think Brewster ceiling is way higher than Origi, and we could have improved Brewster. Origi, I think he can move on to a mid-table club in the Prem, like Wolves or any other team, like Southampton or something, because he is very good, and we've seen glimpses of him over the last 4 or 5 years, and I would really miss him if he goes, but I just think it's time to move on. I don't see his place at the club anymore, and I'm just sad for him, because we all love him, all the Liverpool fans love him. So I'm sure that maybe in the January transfer window or the summer we will move him on, but I think it's more likely to be in January, because I know that he would like to be in the Belgium Euro squad, so him moving on and getting more minutes, getting more goals would allow him to be in the Euro squad. So Origi, we will all miss you if you do leave, but I think it's needed for him to leave. Okay, so overall the game was pretty boring. In the first half we played better than the second half. We had really good chances. When Salah scored his goal, I actually thought that Liverpool were going to run away with it, like 4-0 or 3-0, but it never happened, and Midtjylland played really well, credit to them. They pressed us really well in the second half, and they could see where our weaknesses were. In the second half we just really couldn't get a foot on the ball and control the game, and I think that's what we lacked yesterday, but it doesn't really matter. We're still through to the Champions League round of 16, and I'm seeing the shortlist as we were first in the group. We will play a team that finished second in their group, and I'm seeing the shortlist now, and these teams are Borussia Mönchengladbach, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, FC Porto, Leipzig, or Lazio. Now, for me, I would rather have Lazio or FC Porto or Sevilla, but let's see what happens. I think we can beat any of these teams on our day, and so let's see what happens. The ballot is going to be on Monday next week, so hopefully we get a good team and we can make it to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Please leave in the comments below which team you would face out of these teams. So Mönchengladbach, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, FC Porto, Leipzig and Lazio. And by the way, Manchester United got knocked out of the Champions League. Good. Really happy about that. They'll be playing Thursday night football from now on. Hey guys, so thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment and share. I know this video wasn't that long, but there's not really anything to talk about from yesterday's game. Saturday we're playing against Fulham. I expect a stronger team to play, and I of course I expect 3 points from the mighty Reds. So hopefully we win against Fulham, and I'll see you after that match. Peace.